Alrighty. Let's get going here. How we all doing today? How we doing Dunk Slide? How we doing Maya? How we doing all you lurkers at home? Hope you guys are having a lovely day, afternoon, or evening. Whatever time it is for you. I'm doing alright myself. We've had a pretty good couple of days, and we're riding that. That Dunk Slide is not first, but then it turns out he was first. What a gamer. What a twist. Poor Maya was just seconds away. No. This is so sad. Can we get feet pics? No, I'm sorry. You're not doing it, still raining? Yeesh. That's been going on for several days at this point. That's crazy, my man. Ran out of rags to soak up all the water. Jeez. Is it like some sort of tropical storm or something? That just seems crazy. Like, weather here changes really, really quickly, so maybe it's just I'm used to that. It just seems like a lot. But hopefully it won't go on for much, much longer. You'll get some nice crops after or something. I don't know. Oh no. I don't know how to put a positive spin on it, man. It sounds kind of crummy. I hope it's at least bearable, and it gets more and more bearable as time goes on. I think the wind's just pushed all the rain clouds towards you. I see. Well, that's unfortunate. I think it's been okay here. It's been typical summer. Not too hot. Bearable, for sure. Anyways, welcome to the stream, all y'all. Glad you all are here. We're gonna start a new game today. We are digging into yet another relatively big brain puzzle game. I don't know if it's actually big brain, but it looks really pretty. And it seems kind of vaguely non-Euclidean, which is always good. It goes by the name Manifold Garden, I believe. I think. Is it Manifold Garden? What does Twitch say? Manifold Garden. Yeah. I've seen like trailers and stuff for this game, and that's about it. Like, I don't really know much about it, but just looking at like 1 minute of what the game looks like and what the gameplay is kind of sort of like, it's like, yeah, that's probably a Flippers game. I'll purchase it. Oh no, big brain time. Hell yeah. The biggest brain. It'll be a nice thing to stream after taking a little bit of time off the Witness. I don't think it's quite as big brain as the Witness, so. I say I took time off of the Witness. I really didn't. Actually, I've been playing it off stream quite a bit ever since we beat it. And I'm like despairingly close to 100%ing the Witness, because every new environmental puzzle I find puts me that much closer to actually going and 100%ing it. But to do that involves a puzzle where I just have to hold left click for 59 minutes straight while I listen to a man ramble, which is something I don't want to do. But like, I didn't realize there was stuff to do still, but like, there's things change in the world as I'm getting closer to 100%, and it's like, man, I don't know. You have power now, how should you use it? That's a very open-ended question, Resnick. I'd say use it for what you want. Treat yourself a little bit. Sorry for the bonk. I was rubbing my hands together menacingly. Get yourself something you enjoy. Show that power who's a boss, and that boss is you, Resnick. Welcome to the stream, though. How you doing today? I hope you're chilling. And if you're not, I hope you will be chilling while we get into this game. I'm gonna get it going here. Well, cut the samba music. And get into the video game. Use your power to get mad, puss. Hell yeah. Alright. It is Manifold Garden time. You know it's an epic artsy game because the E in garden in the logo is backwards. Wow. Not quite the power you have. What kind of power do you have? You got me curious, my man. Wow, you guys got to see the video game on OBS before I did. Wow. Power of channel points. This is true. I don't think I have any points for something like that. I mean, you could redeem me reading something for you that might help you get some mad puss, but I doubt it. Okay, seems like we're sound good. Got a new outfit amount of channel points. Wow. More than I expected. There's a lot you can do with that. We had those settings on. Gravity change motion. Oh. That's like a motion sickness thing. Interesting. Vibration. Colorblind mode. Hell to the yeah. I don't know which one I am, though. I'm gonna be honest. But you can customize it, though. This is looking good to me. I think this is rainbow, right? That's what it's supposed to be. Roy G. Biv. Wow, that's snazzy. I'm really proud of these developers already. To be able to actually modify that your own way. Because my eyes are whack. You gonna lurk? No worries, Resnick. I'll catch you later. Triton something is a rainbow, alright. What does it look like to you, these colors? Does it look like a rainbow to you? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple? It's too green. I'm always interested in stuff like that, seeing how people see the world different. New gravity colors. Okay, that's... The green and yellow are kind of close. Let me make it even greener, even yellow. That's super cool. I really love this. This is like I'm already I'm on this developer's side. Accessibility in my video game. Cringe. Yeah. Put that FOV up a bit because we're a gamer. Look at that quality up here. What are you talking about? Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. It was up to 14. What the hell? I guess we're going to 14 then. Okay. Let's get to it. Howdy, Birch. How you doing? As mentioned before, so you're going to see it through. What you seeing through? With another puzzle game? Hell yeah. Have you played this one, Birch? Because I have not. I've not seen much of it. Epileptic seizures. Okay, if anyone out there has epilepsy or photosensitivity, you may wish to lurk on this one. Do be a short puzzle game? That's okay. See a blonde raincoat and a darker green dress? Okay, Damon. I see you. I see you. I'll look into that. Space. Okay. So it's one of these gravity type of games, huh? Go right up the wall. Interesting. We can do it each direction. Blue. Red. All sorts of different colors. I feel like this is a bad decision. I don't know which way is which. The game doesn't seem to care. Alright, alright. Some sort of panel. Like a button we gotta stand on. We're gonna put something on it, I assume. Probably that thing. Game does not care. Game is infinite. Yeah. It's just a little bit infinite. Okay. Let's see. The arrow, I guess the arrows are important. Hey, like this wouldn't work on that button, would it? Because the arrow's pointing the wrong direction. Oh yeah, it's got the wrong gravity. Let's see. I can't even pick it up if I'm in its... Okay. Interesting. Countably infinite, not quite uncountably infinite. Is it countably? I mean, it does have an end, but it's kind of foggy. I don't know if I could count it. A large room. With a red cube. Whoa. It's 1/2. Makes your brain to know there's more numbers between 0 and 1 than are integers, right? I think about that a lot. That was something that was covered in my my math class this last semester pretty heavily, pretty extensively, like the different kinds of infinity. And man, brain hurty. Wow. What is this thing? Oh, it's just a red button, but this is a green button. You can hold it there, so we gotta like use this as a shelf. Gravity to our advantage, I see. Galaxy brain stuff? Yeah, higher level mathematics is oof. Tree. Root. Oh, it became white. Oh. It respawns. Why is there a second one, though? Is there a reason to have a second run? I don't think there is. Unless there's something else in this room. No. Just seems like a pretty room. Want me to play Superliminal? I do own it, and I do intend to play it at some point, so I will. It's interesting how even the tree loses its color when you leave its gravity. Though it's Superliminal, the thing with that is I have seen a decent amount of it comparatively. Like the Witness in this game, I knew very vaguely. Like I've seen stuff like this, like seeing people walk around with a cube and put it down and have it like do something. Like the trailer to the game. And the Witness, I saw like, you know, lines and circles and stuff, but it was mostly just environmental I'd seen. But Superliminal, like I've actually seen people play parts of the game. Like I watched Watson play it at some point, and Miko played it for a bit too. You guys like Fallen Infinitely? I like Fallen Infinitely. There's gotta be a secret out here somewhere though, right? Somewhere for this red cube to go. And peek. Pikami? I don't think I ever watched Pikami play it. Oh, Pekora. I watched Pekora a little bit. I remember that die moment. Oh, is this supposed to go right here? I think it might, actually. I'm just gonna walk my way up. This is Sparta. This is madness. Oh god, you fall so fast. Why walk when you can fall? I was kidding. Wouldn't actually walk that long. But is there something on the back side of the pillar, though? You see that? Was walking maybe the right idea for secret? Yeah. That's a little scary. I don't enjoy that. I don't like looking at that. Do you hear that? Can you guys feel this sound in your ears? I don't like that. I really don't. I don't like feeling sounds. Okay. Is that something I can do something with? If I bring the cube to it, maybe? Yeah, it's got that, like, warbly base to it. I think I went down too far there. One level at a time. Sound of the level geometry flying past us. This feels good. This video game feels good. That's always a great thing. I don't think this does anything. Like you can see inside, right? Like there's stairs. There's just a weird effulgent void in the way. Yo, family, my beloved, what's up? Welcome to Puzzle Game. It's your entire playthrough of Gravity Rush, just fall everywhere. I've always wanted to play Gravity Rush. Never had the chance to own it. So this is going to be some non-Euclidean garbage, right? Like we're not actually inside? Yeah. Or we are inside, perhaps, but not as expected. They got the atmosphere right in this game. I'll give them that. Stylish game? Yeah. Infinite video game. Something on the bottom? Oh, it's just the stairs. Fable. Not quite non-Euclidean, just infinite, yeah. I mean, it is bigger on the inside than the outside, which is kind of vaguely in the same sense, a little bit more than infinite. It's non-geometrically sound. Geometry makes sense? I don't know. This one in particular feels very, very large. And I mean, yeah, you go into it and I mean, this is not the same place we were, right? Like, I'd call that non-Euclidean right there. Maybe it's just a buzzword that I don't actually understand, but... Point taken, yeah. What is this neo-dystopian apartment complex? This is my future home. We're gonna live here together, Sean. This'll be my room right here. You live up here, so I can't smell you. If you're walking through this place and something fell from above and broke the bridge, that's okay. There's another bridge down here. This one's extra large, though. What the heck? This level's tall F. Better be an elevator. You are the elevator. Ooh. More sounds. Oh, that's moving. That's a little frightening. A little unsettling. Just a little bit. The goop fears me. New Fall Guys update sure looks weird. I do be falling. So am I like turning the world on its side here? Well, this hurts my head to look at. Because now the gravity is going to be like I'm walking up this way and down this way, right? And this will be the new facing forward instead of facing up. Yeah. Oh, I forgot I could do this entire time. Just swapping gravity like that. I could have done that in the other place. What was my favorite kind of game? Either puzzle or Metroidvania, I'd say are my top two. They both got their charm points. As you can probably tell by me playing a puzzle game right now. Forgot the game mechanics, yeah. I'm not a very good puzzle game player, apparently. I just started falling infinitely. It's like, yeah, that's the entire game now. So I'm sort of getting hub world vibes here. Like, is this like 4 different pseudo worlds I can go to? Oh, the same game as your friend Damon? Yeah, Damon's here. Yep. We got another tree. I assume that's what we're trying to do, is bring one of the fruit out here. Like we did with the red one. I don't know if this is the type of game to like hide secrets. I gotta check, you know? What? Like stuff like this where I can be on the bottom of the level geometry. It's like, what could they be hiding here? Is it very similar? Yeah. Brain is too small for most puzzle games. That's understandable, honestly. They kind of hurt my head too. But I like being confused, I think. Babies together, yeah. Love puzzle babies. I like being confused, yeah. Things I mostly walk around fiddling with stuff. Yeah, it's exactly it. Do enjoy fiddling a little. Noted. Menacing. Okay, so we got to make a shelf. Again. Is this what we need? It is. No, we can't bring this with us. It's worthless to me. Those are a lot more mathematical and you like those. That's fair. I like when there's, like, I enjoy stuff like this where it's like spatial reasoning, kind of like a Portal kind of thing. But I generally, what I like the most to work through is stuff like in The Witness where it has like a set of rules and there's like a way that you can sort of suss it out by just sort of thinking really hard. Whereas this, it could very much just be kind of play around with the box. Can I swap to ceiling? Can't reach it. You like Antichamber? I do like Antichamber. It's one of my favorites of all time. Spatially unreasonable. You're right. I don't know what I want with this tree. Little baby nerd, so cute, man. Can't get on the tree. Have I played Fez? I have played Fez. I 100%ed it aside from the red cubes. That was a fun one. I like the sound effects in this game. This game makes your head hurt. Yeah. Yeah. Understandable. So we need to get the fruit on the roof over here. Somehow. We got multiple of these. 3 of them. Sounds gamer pleasant, like the rumbling door you commented on. Yeah. Delta rune looking tree. Yeah. Big old puffy pink ones. Better a baby nerd than just a baby. You're right. So I can only touch these if I'm on the same plane as them. We need to get them high enough that we can get up there, essentially. Because once we're on the stairs, we can flip the gravity, right? I don't think we can just grab it right off the ground. How you doing, by the way, Yuki and Star? I believe you're 2 new ones here. Wait, that's not the gravity I want, though. It's on the other side. Brain hurty. Yeah, we got the new outfit for Reiko from Damon. We can't reach that. A lot on my hands for outfits, yeah. I mean, it's only the 2. Damon shouldn't be too hard, but rigging gear is going to take a little bit of work, Dunk, for sure. Yeah, so kind of thinking we got to use this to our advantage, because this is the closest we can get the 2. Maybe too cheap for the amount of effort it takes. For most part, it's not too bad. Like, for new outfits that I create, it's generally just a recoloring. And like, I don't really have to re-rig anything. I just kind of like swap out the textures. But yeah, no, the one that Dunk made was like an actual full-fledged new model, which is exciting as heck. It'll just take a bit to flow nicely. Okay, that works. Now how do I get myself up there? Can I just use that wall? I think I can. Especially the collars. Yeah, the collars and basically just the clothes in general. Especially considering I've never worked with something so tight. Very much flowy fashion. Yakuza Reiko, yeah. There was a 3rd one. What do I need that for? Meow. Wonk. Not like a dragon. Yeah. Now we just need the Mad Dog Maya. The apples. Then we can fight out on top of the Millennium Tower. Yeah, so this is like a hub world then. Interesting. Clearing out the goop over there or something. Do Mad Dog Maya, which is 3D model. Yeah, it's a little more difficult. It'd be kind of hard to find like a snake skin jacket Vroid model. Yakuza unless there's a climactic final battle at the Millennium Tower. Exactly. Come to the Shadow Realm. Spooky. Like a chapel. A white cube. Can't seem to interact with it, but I can stand on it. See. Oh, that kind of hurts my head. I'll be honest. Make up a snakeskin jacket pattern with Google images and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, just get like a simple suit texture and then just kind of texture it to look like snakeskin. I guess that cube was stationary to teach me that I could do this. Didn't realize I could like latch onto the cube that way. Salutations, Selman. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Got that Granny Smith. We need something to hold it up. Okay. Simple enough. I'm assuming it's too high for me to reach, though. Is that safe to assume? I think I'm going to have to make some stairs. I see. Tribute puzzle game? Yeah. A little bit of a gravity, a little bit of shifting. Lots of colors. A little bit of brain hurdy. There's two of them, though. Oh, God. Do I have to climb? Oh, no. Where's the other apple? Where's that? That's the other color, isn't it? Colorblind mode didn't change much. This. Okay. A little bit of Euclid rolling in his grace. Just a little bit. We like to do a little bit non-Euclidean rolling around here. We like to fall infinitely from time to time. Hit by the laser. Well, it has a noise. I gotta experience that again. Wow. Oops. Alright, yellow room, what you got for me? Doppler, though, he's happy. Give it the sound effects this far. Yeah. He could be having a time of his life. Right, can I do... I can do that. I can do a full 180. Okay. I'm being a little slow. This is a speed run after all. Okay, we got the yellow tree. We gotta probably boost it up there. Only got one grape here, I believe. Hey, Hell, how you doing? Like to know my time for completing this game? Well, we'll see. I'll have completed on stream for sure. Let's see, so we need to be up there. So now we've got this guy. Can put this like here. Oh god. Pain. Reminds you of the sacred cubes from Antechamber, like the purple ones? Or like the spooky black one. Secret ones? Yeah. Tiny cubes, yeah. I spent so much time trying to find all of those the first time. It was fun. Okay, that does not quite work. Move it a little bit closer. Not much. There are purple cubes? Yeah, there's like little hidden... I guess they're pink. I don't know, I'm colorblind. Little cubes hidden throughout. That, there we go. Never actually do anything, they're just kind of there. And if you look at them, they roll away. Wait, did I bring the wrong one? What was I coming up here for? I need to be there. I did the wrong thing. Okay, where are we going? We're trying to get here. So we're trying to get this up this wall. So we need to be doing something more like this. So we want to get the yellow up here, basically. Which shouldn't be too hard. Magenta cubes. Magenta is a fake color. You can't tell me otherwise. Magenta is not real. I will not believe anything I have to say further on the matter. Same with fuchsia. Fuchsia is just magenta with more steps. More reddish pink. I think purple's more bluish pink. You can tell me anything and I'd probably believe you at that point. They're all pink to me. They're all both purple and pink. Maybe a little bit of brown. I think turquoise is a fake color. I don't know. Turquoise and teal, they exist, but they're the same thing. One's just light or dark of the other one. It's like a reddish bluish pink. Just what happens when a brain tries to parse color outside of our actual spectrum. Ah. So it's like almost ultraviolet or something. What? The world is reverberating. Reverberating? Is that the word? Reverberating. Only recognize cyan as a color. I mean, cyan is the better color. You're right. But everything's just wiggling. Man. So I could go there, but I also kind of want to go there. I want to go there first. Before I go into whatever the hell that is. Resonating? Resonating is another word, but I think reverberate is what I'm thinking. With a bit more vibration to it. What? Just barely. Oh god. Is this refracting, or is this like a different perspective in each of these shards? Is the forbidden fruit blackberry? Can't pick it up. doves. It's just whack to look at. See, we can't do much with that right now. It's the only thing with the weird particles around it. We got the 5th gravity. A little bit of non-Euclidean mumbo jumbo. I see. I see you. Oh god. You can like see little worlds in there. I get the feeling that once we do the other thing, we'll be coming here probably. Anything from the other side? No. Two of these things though, which I feel like this is asking to be looked through or jumped through. It might just be my antechamber experience talking. This is this is hurting my brain a little bit. So let's get back to where we know we need to be. Right there. Right there. Probably another 5 down the road. God. Did you hate when you accidentally slip 90 degrees off of what you're looking at? Heck. Oh. What do lasers do? Forbidden anti-fruit. Let there be darkness. Yeah, so we do have to go up there. Cube is not happy. Look at it twitching out there. Come meet your brother. Sure. The worlds are converging. Some sort of biblical angel. What am I looking at? What's my opinion about Puche? I'm not sure exactly what that is. I'm gonna be honest. Hold E or left click. 3 different color names? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I see. See, that's one of those things. I knew they would be important. Okay. Got a bit of a tesseract going on. Wait. Stacked upon itself. Well, I like how the world bends around it like that. Whoa. Okay. Sounds like a genital name. Yeah, I was a little bit worried. Brown, a green, or a pink. See, they'd probably all look the same to me. Brown and pink especially, I'm really bad, depending on the pink. And green and brown, depending on the brown. Yeah, see, that's what I thought it was. The world. And now we're on to here, I suppose? Okay. Mind break, yeah. Welcome to puzzle games. We set the doves free though, which is cool. I like that. I love the visual effects. We just... Ugh. Yeah, this is what we opened. These things had the birds in them. Welcome to my crib. It's very spacious. Don't mind the spooky noises. I knew it. Non-Euclidean geometry is my favorite. This is looking real gooped up. I didn't know we were playing Super Mario Sunshine. What? God. Wow. There's a pocket world. If we just like take it out, no? Got a little bit of a pocket dimension going on here. We came from there, right? What's up with the tree, though? It's looking a little sickly. Not good at making emails. It's okay, man. It's it takes work. It's not the same as just drawing anything else. I'm a samurai. What's on top of it, though? Consider what it looks like on Twitch. Yeah. That's been the hardest part for me, like designing stream assets and stuff. Wait. Water stopped. Wait, it's solid. Hello? It only exists in a certain gravity. Or only moves, rather. Need to walk on water. But I can only swap to it if it's already stopped. Curious. I'll fall onto it like this. Your canvases are too big when you make them. Yeah, they do gotta be pretty small. They'll look good when they're small, and then even smaller, and even smaller. It's hard. Like, I wanted to make my own like sub badges and stuff, and man, it didn't turn out so great. Need to actually get some made at some point. Okay, is this a place we haven't been? I think this might be back. That's a strat. Oh goodness. The time to fall infinitely already. Oh, that's not the right one. Let's try that again. There we go. Perhaps it is countably infinite. That did not loop. The blueberry tree. Wow. Oops. Oh god. It's a little high up. We gotta bring the fruit all the way across the room, huh? Let's take us. It's not the same room, is it? It's not. Not at all. Oh my goodness. Okay. It looks like there are doors that come out there. It could be that we just walk them around. Do a couple puzzles with them, maybe? Let's go left. Right, just choose left. I just noticed my cursor in the middle, the crosshair, like, changes color depending on which wall I'm looking at. Very interesting. Oh, it's almost where we need it. That'll do. Oh, you can just walk up here too. And no, I did not just remember I could sprint. I'm not stupid, you're stupid. Okay. It opens that, but there was the locked door outside here too. Right? Back here somewhere. Or was that this? No, right here. What's this one all about? Where's this go? This puzzle outside to open it. But I keep an eye out for that. God. I don't like it. I don't like this. I don't like this room. It's like a prog rock album. It's constantly going upstairs. Not really leading any. Oh, I saw something. Is that where I came out? Must be, yeah. I think with this is the way it's angled, I can't exactly fall to the other side. Game hurts your brussy. Your brussy, you say. I hope it feels better soon. Crossing the Great Divide. Ugh. What direction is up? That's where we came from. Now we're over here. Wow. Funny how that works. So an entrance or something? Like these things? That's where we came from. What is a manifold anyway? I don't know. What? We got the goop. It's white, which means I guess it works on every gravity. Might be where you're at too. Yeah, it could be one of the. Oh, did I go backwards? Yeah, it's hard to tell sometimes. De-gooped the goop. Brissy hurts when the Germans get to it. It's a civilization joke. We live in a civilization. And we gotta build the bridge. I don't appreciate the giant white walls. What's up, Brissy? Who knows? Brussels? Sure. Kind of want to go down though, actually. I want to see what's down there through the goop. Oh, stairs. Stairs? Why did it have to be stairs? I'll show you. Yes, Fab. Show everyone your Brucey. Button there. So I assume we have to press both of these buttons to open the door. Right? Is that what's going on here? Oh, only one? That's boring. Baby mode. Check your NSFW Twitter. Yo, drop that link. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Can we fall infinitely again? Doesn't look like we can, but... No. We can, let's go... Never mind. That's a window. Imagine having an NSFW Twitter. I mean, all your Twitters are NSFW. Don't. Okay, I'm lost. I don't know where I came from, where I'm going. I'm exploring. I'm video gaming. Not just liking to your leads on tour? Irregular Twitter? Yeah. That's Chad mood. Trying fish eyes flipper. Okay. Alright. Dude, fishy. Yeah, we need red fruit here. I don't know where I came from. I feel like I've gone very far. Oh, there it is. That's where I came from. Lock? Looks like this is what we're trying to open in the end. You like when your regular posts go in the alt? That's fair. Always love these big open rooms in this game. Yeah, it's got an interesting sense of scale to it. Gears, right? A cogging it up a little bit. We like to do a little cogging around here. Name Fablink or Fablink? I've always read it as Fablink. Could be wrong though. Fablink does roll off the tongue as well though. Lab Inc. Ruh-roh. Fab Link was the intention. Let's see. What makes him so fab? Curious what he likes on Twitter. There's a door in there, which I feel like that's how I'm supposed to be getting in. So I gotta find a way into a door. Which might just be that. Or that. Not that one down there, though, I don't think. Is a regular Link already fab enough? This is true. Tree. It's not a red tree, though. We're in a different room. Has no fruit. What? Been gypped. Gotta transmogrify them. Turn them blue. Making your own Facebook meme page was all the rage. Made one about fabulous Link. Purple Link from Four Swords is the icon. That's cute. Yeah, we have a lot of Facebook page owners in this community. I'm among them. Among Us. Yeah, I said the funny among word. Please give me clout. Twitter.com. So, what am I... I need blue cubes, right? The presumably blue tree. My thought is I gotta, like... bring the yellow ones here somehow. What's my page? My page was unoriginal anime pics and also avant-garde haikus. So it's a mouthful. It was the funny haiku page. Wait, it's here. I didn't even see these. It was basically just a personal blog, but I would post what I enjoyed along with a haiku. Oh, I see. These are multicolored. So I have yellow to stop them. Seen it once or twice? Wow. Famous? Facebook meme page was all the rage back then? Yeah. Just about everyone and their dad had one for a little bit. That's okay. Oh, this is like a dual tree, that's why. That explains that. I didn't notice it was attached to both walls. Always meant to meet? Yeah. This is true. It's actually how I met a lot of people. People like Dunk Slide. And Phalangery and Eepee Poo Poo Dum Dum. Like that was all through the Facebook thing. Or rather through the Discord that sprouted out of the Facebook thing. Imagine an alternate timeline where Fab was a part of the Robo Waifu boys. Yeah. Robo Waifu is the aforementioned Discord. Or I guess the page that turned into a Discord. Yeah. Is the basically like the father page of our little group of pages was Robo Waifu Championship Wrestling. Made by a good pal of mine, Crimson Ash. Yeah. Kind of brought us all together. Naruhodo. Really do be looking like an apartment complex, though. The deepest Flipper lore. Yeah. Real Flippers fan know about the avant-garde haikus. That's the lore behind the haiku redeem. Because it was like, there's some people who still know me as that. As the haiku guy. Well, I'm not very good at them anymore. It's there, just in case. I was in the group because he used to be very cringe, even more so than now. I mean, we all did, though. What is the deepest Flippers lore, honestly? Real homies know about DSOF. Which is, I don't think anyone here... I think anyone here knew me as DSOF. Okay, well, we opened a door there, but I get the inclination that there's going to be a yellow thing at the top. Deepest lore is that I'm actually dead. Yeah, this is all pre-recorded, by the way. What's DSOF? Not D's. Just DSOF. DSOF. Is the real lore. I can imagine these days Flip always goes hard. What do you mean? I'm afraid. Oh, there's no yellow. Did I come up here for nothing? I may have come up here for nothing. Trying to give it to me. No, I'm not going to take your pity. I don't need your D's nuts joke. Haiku of Manifold Garden. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's see, we'll go flipping around and around. Taking cubes from lands they are to lands they shouldn't be. Dang, that's one too long. To forbidden lands. Something like that. Flipping around and around, taking cubes from places they should to for the forbidden lands. I've already forgotten it. Brain no work. Where do I want to take this cube? I feel like there has to be something I can do with it here. The game allowed me to bring it out here, eh? Maybe it didn't. Maybe I broke out a little bit. I just... See you later, cube. Operation D's mission failed. Expecting to end it with the words Manifold Garden. That'd be too easy. Sometimes when I'm like pressed and can't like make an actual good one, I'll use it as like use like a title for the start or the end, because that's a really easy way to do it. Like you go Manifold Garden, changing perspectives right round, ouch, my brain hurty. And that's pretty apt, but it's easy. That was a Maya tier haiku. Thank you. I think. Oh god. There's something on the bottom. See that? I think that's where I want to be. The H dimension. I don't think I can get to that by falling, though. I need to change perspective a little. And I'll walk on down to it. Struggle, yeah. All you boys saving up your points. That's why I had to bring the cube all along. Man. Close to making me play for honor, man. Where was the yellow cube? Right there. I gotta get it out of the store. Doing that, we can... Yeah, we just walked around here. Easy. Thought the orange flippers existed. Nah, we don't have an orange yet. So this is going to be using what we accidentally did earlier where we drop it and it just falls forever. Wait, it pauses midair. We have floating cubes? Bottom text? Come to me, my child. What? It landed on the roof. Shoot. I wanted to catch it. How do we get it down from there? Found how to break it? Maybe. I feel like I could break it with that just a little bit. I'll bring out the Abyss outfit. Can do, star. It's been a while since we put that one on. Up to the changing room. If I can find myself. Pop. This was the first outfit I completed. With a karaoke stream way back. And as such, it is also the most scuffed. Oh yeah, my physics are not up to. Hold up, I gotta do a little bit of TLC. The very least, that much will make it better. Oh, sorry, my head got stuck in my skirt. I think we're good now. Isn't it easier to re-grab it? Probably. We are. Okay, I'll probably just re-grab it. If we fall with it, we can like put it in the best way possible. What do you mean, what, Birch? You tell me you don't get your head stuck in your skirt when you're putting it on? Wait, so how am I supposed to grab this then, though? Suppose I could stand on the cube, maybe? Yeah. Yo. You should go bottom up, that's fair. Just place this bad boy right in this hole. Catch you on the flip side. Oh, I could have just landed right here, huh? Oh god, no. Please. Oh god. No. I can do this. I'm gamer. I believe. I think I'm grabbing it and it's just like whacking. It's just making that noise. I've seen Abyss flippers in a while. Yeah. It's been a hot second. Jump after it, I know. I wanted to be gamer. Also though, yeah, getting head stugs and major issue. Yeah. Step into skirts. I know, I'm joking. I mean, I don't really wear skirts, but I know you don't put them on like a t-shirt. Shoulders picture fit with dresses. Yeah, that's fair. I could see that. I don't wear skirts, unfortunately. Need a minute, I'm sorry. I don't look very good at them. Sorry. Oh. Don't. Everyone looks good in a skirt. Yippee. Okay, this is cool. I like this. They need to find one where it's like, there's one that you can't get to the end, and one that you have to guide at the same time. I think that'd be fun. Super comfy on hot days, but I rarely get the privacy. Yeah. It would feel a little bit strange walking around outdoors in one. Yeah. Oop. Nice long pleated one. Swish. Maybe. I don't know. It's something I haven't looked into too much. Tubes. We're going to be doing a lot of falling. Well, here's the thing we're going for. Just go balls out. What did you mean by this? Over the kilts, but more fashionable. Yeah. Oh, we got the... I'm not gonna say what I was just thinking. Ugh, that's gross. No. I'm hang free without the restrictions of clothing. Yeah. Just go nude. Yeah. Yes, Fablink. See, your hand is raised. I do you for it. The cum case. There you go. I didn't want to have to say it by myself. Wait, so I have to bring a square here. This is the end where we gotta bring the anti-cube. Nude is not the answer. Yeah, I'm more of a clothing person. Just in general. What if we kissed on the goopy stairs? Oh, whoa. Trying to open that door from there. Which I assume we gotta do something with all this pipe work here. Has its appeals, but clothes are generally comfier. Yeah. This is true. I was about to say that. Perks of being first. This is true. Because of more pockets than nude. This is also true. Where am I gonna put my Nintendo Switch if I'm nude? I mean... Fab, please. Invent a cargo skirt. I'd wear it. Pockets in every pleat. Is the ball here? Oh, it's the end for the ball. Where's the start for the ball? Kinda seems to go infinitely. Your friend be your pocket. Fair. Add extra hands. Sure they exist, but why? Handy. Oh, we need to bring a fruit here. Where'd the tree at, though? Tree? The right tree? Oh god, I lost it. Where's the tree there? Looks like it might be. Just gotta fall to it. Outsource your pockets into the neat invention called a purse. True, true. Handheld pockets. Just have a friend, he says. Oh, Birch, I feel ya. Someone need a hug. Wear a fanny pack. I don't know about that one. Okay. Opened the door. Unclogged the pipe. Where the balls at? Guess I can follow the pipe. Maybe it's hiding somewhere. If the rock can wear one, you can wear one too. That's the spirit. The balls are right here. I don't see them. Shooting jackets and vests are nice because they have huge pockets. Yeah. I'm more of a one big pocket instead of many little pockets kind of guy. The DM to me, thank you. What's this? Oh. This is the... We're back here. I see. Alright. Kangaroo confirmed. Yep. You got me. My deep dark secret is out. I was kangaroo in another life. So what's the story? Story of what? He's nuts? Or the video game? Yellow cube. Oh, we used that for the coon case, right? Didn't we? I think. That too, but Manifold Garden? There hasn't been. We just kind of showed up. Need to go around and get those bendy cubes to free the group. Yeah. What Birch said. As much as I've grafted. Do you want to hear a funny story? Lay it on me, Dunk. Outback Reiko outfit. What? Give me that fisherman hat. Reiko. Bunny Reiko? Yo, bet. If I had artistic talents, you can bet yourself there'd be Bunny Reiko. Brokeback Reiko. Hey now. Oh no. Don't give Fablink any ideas. Green. That's not orange. Got 10k Bunny Reiko on the horizon. The only thing with that is like, I'm not an actual artist. Like I can't really draw new assets or anything. I can only really recolor. But if you could provide me with bunny parts, I could do that. It could be done. Gotta talk to me. Seems like the only thing to do with orange is the coon case. Gotta find another tree. A green one. With blonde long hair, forest green dress? Yeah. I gotcha. Where did the staircase go? There it is. It's down here. That solidifies that. Oh, this is where we got it to begin with. Right. definitely a green switch. Yeah, I saw the green switch, but I haven't found the green tree yet. I need to look at which perspective I have to be in. The one of the sideways ones, I think. Or no, is it up from here? Looks like it is. Is it though? I'm so lost, man. There's some sort of switch over there. Some sort of thing over there. Let's go touch that. Getting so confused. Yeah, me too. This is what we're missing. What do you do? Oh. Oh, it bounced. Okay, this is progress. Turn it that way. And then that way. Gotta get it to the right now. UK got 15k plus. Oh god. Got the breadwinner over here. Where'd the ball at? There's the ball. Down. It starts looping through to the other thing. Where did you go? I've lost track of my balls. Send help. It was like pulsating before. Oh. Where did it go? Over there somewhere? What the ball doing? So 3 years ago, me and my classmates had to attend a conference in a mall as attendance for class. The cute lady is the speaker for one of the presentations. We reached the Q&A portion of it. Classmate dared me to ask her if she had a boyfriend. You're like, screw it. Stop me before asking it. And why I said about this story is because I'd be in so much trouble if you said it back then. We had that thought just a few days ago. Man, I hope she's listening. That is indeed a funny story. That would have been hilarious, I think. Those memories never leave you, yeah. Whoa. Do be fallen though. Oh god, I missed. Get it that way. Do I have a partner? Partner in crime? I cannot divulge that information. I'm not on the market though. Are we almost there? Let's go as delays. Another funny story? Let's hear it. Keep those memories with you until the end of time. They're funny memories. You should keep them. Sorry, want me to say horrible things, don't you? Maybe not, but I do want to have you here, Witch Doctor. How you doing? Say horrible things. Okay. As long as you're not that horrible, alright? We got this forbidden cube. We are definitely folding this garden, I believe. You had hot dogs for dinner? That's unfortunate. You should look after your health more. But I hope you enjoyed it, because you like hot dogs? I'm glad for you. Oh hey, I can't change perspective. I'm not holding it. And is that killing me when I let go of the thing? That's scary. I don't like that. I don't like how the world kind of ends when I let go of this thing. The water dog cube, yeah. It makes the same noise, doesn't it? Boo. See how many foods I eat? You're saying eat something unhealthy? Well, I'm glad. I'm glad to hear you're a healthy boy. Sure. We have manifolded this garden. Wow. It was dangerous. Imagine playing this game under the influence. I feel like you'd die. Doesn't seem like that's a good idea. I don't know, maybe it'd be fun. Depends on the person. I've heard secondhand experience of playing Antechamber while under the influence, and that was apparently quite the trip. You're influenced and having a great time? Hell yeah. Either be sick or awful. Yeah. I don't think there's really an in-between. Okay, so that's the world we created just above. That we did just now. Up there. So we're back into like the same hub world now. And we got the Piss River, let's go! What? Influenced by gaming? Wow. That's a real gamer moment. Piss River is hype, yeah. What? Did I pass through it? Oh, because it's in this perspective that it moves? Yeah. Or maybe piss is just not solid. That's weird. It's weird. The red water we could land on by doing this. There we go. Solidified piss. My favorite. Of course, Maya shows up at the mention of the word piss. Okay. The liquid, yeah. Yeah, it's only a liquid in the right perspective, though. That's what we learned with the other one. So in this perspective, it falls this way. But if you went this way, it should be falling the other way. But because it's yellow, I guess this is the yellow perspective. It's like the cubes. Funny timing. Come back and there's a piss fall. Yeah, welcome to the piss dimension. Can you stand under the piss fall for a minute? Sure. Just for you. You want like this or like this? Yes. Liquid from 5-6 perspectives and is solid from the last one. Wait, isn't it? I think it's the other way around. I think it's liquid from one perspective. Yeah, and it's solid that way too. Gargles. No. T-posing on the piss ball. Here's your funny score. Oh, did I miss one? Let's see. There we go. There we go. So I was in a classroom and thought of a funny. I locked my friends out of the classroom. My big brain moment. I just didn't lock it like a regular human being, so I pulled the doorknob back and tried to hide on the corner. The door had a window on it. For some reason I sat down and didn't know there was a fire extinguisher below me. So I had on it and sprayed a bit of it on the floor. So he just sat on a fire extinguisher and just kind of like splurted it all over the floor. Alright. Sticky. Ugh. May it please. Sat on a fire extinguisher, man. That's wild. There's a new meaning to post office. Huh? I'm concerned. Piss ghost? Is that what you're getting at? Oh no. Is it even sticky? You wouldn't know. I don't know. I feel like it probably depends on your diet. Maybe like dried up. I don't know. Diabetic piss. Yeah. Depends on hydration. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like the variation of liquid to urea to other waste products in it. If it's sticky, cut some sugar. Mine's probably sticky then. We got glowing. Whoa. We got the coom wall, as you do. Oh, we're back in this room. I see. That was a really long detour from there to here. I completely forgot about this room. I'm gonna be honest. Sticky flippers piss. Hey yo, merch? No, it will not. Don't you hate it when the coom blocks your progress, man? It's finals week for ya. Versus piss is sticky and chat loses it, man. Call a bunch of weirdos. Delivered and some will thank you. So that's what ectoplasm is. Oh no. I think I gotta bring it over there first. I have one cube. Not enough cubage. Sticky ectoplasm. Thanks, I hate it. I've always kind of imagined ectoplasm to be kind of sticky. It's like residual ghostiness. I'll never leave you, brain. Sorry. It's a ghost come. Thank you and good night. We've had this conversation in Ghost Gang before. But do you think ghost ejaculate would be cold or warm? What do you think? Imagine ectoplasm to be the consistency of coom. I mean, yeah, that's pretty apt, I think. Dude, weeaboo game? Tory Gate? Wow. We're in a pagoda. Think it'd be cool. Depends on the ghost. Think it'd be cold. Ghosts do not feel worldly pleasures. I don't know about that one, Chief. Ghosts are post-human. I think they know worldly pleasures more than anyone else. Oh, we got the piece. Okay. Planting a seed. They weren't fruit. They were seed all along. R and Q. Rotate the piece. Why is it R and Q, not E and Q? Why is E this button? Waterbender achievement. That's that one. No longer tied to this earth, so says Buddha. Is Buddha a ghost, though? Do they really know? Go up the stairs? No. That's not realistic. Whole scene in Ghostbusters about doing it with a ghost. You right, you right. Oh, that's whack. It's like wrapping around the screen and then falling further out because of the roof below us. Oh god, this could have some pretty nasty puzzles around it. Yo, piss bending? Hell yeah. I mean, if you watched Avatar, they can do, like, blood bending is a thing, because blood has water in it. So theoretically, you could piss bend. You could coom bend. You could do all sorts of bending. Discover hydro energy. Wow. Boner bending. I'm gonna take a pee. Makes you think of a cursed post. I think I know the post you're talking about, honestly. What? Oh, I locked myself out because I dropped the cube. Uh-oh. Gonna do some backbending to flippers for knowing about this. Oh no. Okay, where we bringing the piece? I assume outside. Yo, how you doing, the real Kleinba? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Do some background focus for lotteries. Man. Don't hurt your back, okay. Is this gonna have like a wave fall from the sky? Maybe not. They gotta go a little slower. I just want to see a pretty waterfall. Oh. There he goes. Kind of like vaporize the goop with it. Green apple piss. Not quite. Oh wait, there's the swinging of a tree there, right? No? There we go. Okay, okay. What? The tree is falling off of itself. Streams have been crossed. Okay, where do I take it now? Looks like there's another water wheel. There? Yeah. We got another one there too, though. I think just with a fetish enough times, people eventually begin to suspect that you have that fetish. So yeah, that's just how it works. I'm a firm believer that if you talk about something enough, it stops being ironic. And that is not limited to just making funny jokes. Talk about liking piss enough and you'll probably like piss. Just the way of the world. Tree. Perhaps? Why'd you come back to piss? Because we've got rivers of liquid and there's a yellow one. You're talking about piss. Start making piss jokes ironically and then they get interested. Yeah. Just how it be. We can turn on this waterworks, but that won't do anything for us, right? So I'll just light up the right side. Yeah. It was a yellow one? Yeah, there is indeed a yellow one. We need another seed to put there. I'm saying you do. Just if you talk about enough, people will start spectating. Yeah. That's, yeah, I mean, that's just about it. Yep, Seti, I'm sorry, Yuki. Oh, do I need to... Oh, wait, no, there's just another one right here. I'm stupid. I was thinking I could put a fruit from this tree here and then, like, delete it later on and steal it. But that would probably just soft lock now that I'm thinking about it. Don't remember there being yellow water before this point. In, like, the lobby room. Like, the hub world. There was some waterfalls. It was before we actually learned about water puzzles like this. There were some yellow waterfalls. Oops, what color would you want your piss to be like? It can't be yellow and clear. It's an interesting one. It's something I've never really thought about. Understandably so. I feel like it'd be nice to be like Sonic the Hedgehog blue. That'd be nice and concerning. Crimson red. I don't know about that one, Chief. Chromatic. Yes, Sonic Curry, exactly. What's this? We're back here now. All roads lead to museum. We got this one now. With the ball tube. Rainbow piss. Wow. Okay, we gotta grab that fruit again because it's stuck inside there. Museum? What do you mean? I don't know which one it is. I'm just gonna take them both. So we got 5 to play with to turn both water reels. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to be there. Oh god, I made the same mistake, falling into the hole. There's the hole. Let's see. Turn in there, and then back here, and then through the middle. Gucci. Shouldn't be any soft locks. I suppose, yeah, you could just grab the fruit again off of that tree and it wouldn't actually soft lock. But you could lock yourself in the room where you'd actually have to reset fruit to get out. I suppose isn't probably not all that hard anyways, but... yeah. Like a laser relay. You can just type in "you fell" when it happens. Wait. Oh. Okay. Oh, because we turned perspective, the cubes were moving. I don't know how it fixed itself, I'm gonna be honest. I'm thankful it did. Okay. How do I get over there? I guess I could just fall. What fixed itself? When we changed perspective, all those little green cubes shifted, or I guess the water stopped flowing, and so the laser stopped shooting. But yeah, we've went back in perspective and it worked again. Hey, Eclector, how you doing? You fell. I did fall, don't slide. Thank you. Bone rod was pretty ineffective for a water wheel, yeah. Just kind of clogs it up, I imagine. You doing regular? I'm glad to hear it, Clark. It's better than irregular, I think. You like the shape? Me too. Looking at this one reminds me of Monogatari. Looks like the stacks of desks in the pagodas. Feeling unleaded right now? It's unfortunate. You should get some lead in you. Do I like puzzling? I do. I'm a big puzzler. I'm consistently puzzled. The shaft art style, yeah. More birds. Yeah, see the piss waterfalls over there. That's the ones we were talking about. We'll go over to them now. Oh, this world slowly creates itself around us. Is it here? No. God, I'm lost. There they are. Beautiful piss. Am I an Araragi or a Senjogahara? I don't know if I'm either, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know Monogatari all that much, but I don't think I'd be either of them. Shinobu. Oh, who's the best girl in Monogatari? Again, I haven't watched a whole lot of it. I've only seen like 3/4 of Bake. I know you probably won't like that. Won't like to hear that, but I think my favorite was the childhood friend lady. The big mommy milkers and the circle glasses and the cat face. She cute. Oh hey, we have to use the solid piss bridges. We already learned how to do this. Kaiki. I don't even know who that is, I'm gonna be honest. It's a red and green tree? It's green. Hanekawa, that's the one, yeah. She cute. I have a thing for like round glasses. That's my thing. That is a Flippers TM thing. Oh right, I can turn water with these. Water on the wall. Oh, so I can make bridges with them now. Hey. Where do I need a bridge to be? I need a bridge to be like here. Or up there. I suppose up there. Wait, so I brought it to the right place then? Sort of. Kind of in the wrong perspective, but we've painted the walls. Not my favorite is Totally Legal Vampire. She's not my favorite, nah. I mean, she's cute. Undeniably cute. Shot Isarola Orion Heart Underblade. Yeah, that one. No, that doesn't go back up the wall, huh? I see. So we need to be turning it down there to be doing anything. So we could put it like here onto that. It can only, it can't go back up a wall. It has to be falling down. So what we want to do is actually turn it up at the top and make it fall this way. I see. I get it. Who would Flippers be though? That's got to be chat's answer, because I don't really know. I'm not educated. Sorry. The atmospheric? It is. I'm enjoying the atmosphere. I'm gonna bring our buddy Red Fruit over here. I think I'm pretty close to Senjugahara. That is a huge compliment. Thank you. Because Senjugahara is lovely. Definitely among my favorites. The ones that I've met. We got waterworks over here, huh? Okay. So we got water, red water. Oh, there's the red tree. That door wasn't there before, was it? I don't remember that. Oh, because it would be lower below. Hey. It's underneath the ground. I'm drunk at a con. How's it going? It's going pretty well, Taka. How's your con going? I hope you're not too blitzed. Make sure you're drinking lots of water too, okay? Unrelated note, Senjugahara is the best girl. I've heard that from very many people, and I can understand why. So I respect it. You miss cons? I've been to 3 cons in my life. One in my hometown, which sucked, because it's just tiny. Baby con. And then I went to Komiket and Retaisai when I was in Japan. Now those were pretty cool, but I went alone and I was, you know, a foreigner, not understanding what's going on. That was unfortunate. It was still fun. Just go to cons, dog. Yeah, just do it. So what am I doing here? I feel like I gotta go a different direction. Like you see, I can like, when I look through the glass, the world is different, right? Gives me weird antechamber vibes there. Oh. I see. I understand completely. Yeah. Yeah. Just think about that. How does that make you feel? How do you like that? Is that good? Is your brain happy right now? I love stuff like that. It's all about the lines then, because we're actually going through a door that's right here, behind this pillar. Fun but busy. Taking cons or taking prescriptions. Barring unvaxxed here. 65% immunity. Okay, that's good. Oh, this Tripsy. Womanfold Garden when? Hey yo, where the sequel at? How you doing, Fal? Welcome to stream. Oh, it's doing it again. Okay, so we're trying to find a tree. There it is. Let's see. No coffers so far. Good. So now we just need to find our way back to the Bloody River, which is right here, apparently. The store wasn't here before, was it? Pretty sure it was not. We may have unlocked it this way. Geoduck, didn't much care for it. Geoduck? Do you mean gooey duck? Well, that's not what I wanted to. I wanted to jump, but I cannot jump in this video game. How am I? I am doing pretty darn great. Thank you for asking. The waterfall. There. Good gooey duck spelled geoduck. Is it? I do remember it having a weird spelling. I thought it was a lot more avant-garde than GEO. You do be eating that Geo dude though. We all about eating them dudes here. Respect that. Crunchy. Is gooey duck crunchy? I always imagine it to be more rubbery. We want to be lined up here. It's probably good enough. Come on. Can I not? Cannot. There we go. Rubbery, but the Geodude is crunchy. Okay, good. Did understand, correct. Put this right now. The final fruit. The Poke Fusion. Psyduck and Geodude. Yummy. I think it'd be more fun if the Blood River wasn't just right here. We had to like go through the non-Euclidean thing. Achievement unlocked non-Euclidean fluid mechanics. Pretty much, right? Is that gonna work for us? Oh, we gotta go through there. I'm stupid. We did have to do some weird non-Euclidean garbage. There's the trees right here. There's a reason why that opened. Blood. Cube, is this portal? Yeah. Pink lemonade river, yummy. Yeah, now the water goes. Yum, yum, yum. And it barely misses the waterworks. Anticlimactic. Did you see that? The water wheel starts moving before the water even gets there. See? When I touch the water, it'll immediately zoom. This is so unrealistic. I can't believe they did that. Have you figured out how the man folds? I have figured I do have many folds in my brain, and they're slowly but surely smoothing out. I have not figured out what the garden is about, though. How you doing, Penguin? Welcome to the stream. Oh, you can close those. Wow. The coom wall, finally. Now we get to play with the fluid mechanics here, too. There was a waterworks there. We have 2 cubes now, so we could put them there and make the Coombe Bridge and have the water go across. But I feel like that's the next step. Got your new bike set up? Hell yeah. How you enjoying it? If we make the Coombe Bridge... Okay, no, it goes right where we need it to be. Has a kick? Like a kickstand? Or like something else? I don't know much about bikes, I'm gonna be honest. An e-bike? Oh, one of the ones that like, as you pedal it, you make electricity and then you can like turn on a motor? Yeah, kick into power. I see, I see. Like eating a spicy chip. Barely pedaling as launches. Hell yeah. A lazy man's bicycle. Or I guess the efficient man's bicycle. Got the blood in our coom. Into the waterworks. We come about the water. That opened this, I think? Yeah. 20 mile per hour comfy style push for 25. That's pretty sweet, actually. Because that's like, that's roadworthy speeds, isn't it? I don't know miles per hour pretty well. I'm a Canadian. You guys like going downstairs infinitely? I sure do. Where did we come out? We came out here. You get a kick when you kick flippers in the shin. Aww. Warned you about the stairs, bro. What a classic image. Okay, we got waterworks over there. Is this an infinite room? I don't think it is. This won't come through the roof, will it? I mean, there's got to be something to it. It just goes into nothing. I don't have no legs though. I do have shins though. He is correct. See? Shins are there. Yes, feet on stream. You're welcome. I don't have thighs. Yeah. That's yeah. Once we get the dragon outfit though, then we'll have thighs. Ankles at best? Nah, ankles are like, they're not that high. Like, I guess, yeah, I guess it is just high ankles. It doesn't quite get to shins. But they do continue under the dress, I promise. For a little bit. So it's typical street speed limit in Canada. 50 or 60 kilometers. Can't trust that promise. I'm sorry, I can't lift up my skirt for you. Not because it's you, but because it's stiff. I left it in the dryer too long. Explore up these stairs. Because I could somehow... Oh, wait. There's more stairs that way. Does that come all the way down? It does. Okay. So we can duplicate water. Water duplication glitch. Can't lift your skirt because you never wore one. Exactly. Oh. I see. The stairs goes around the world, around the world. Around the world, around the world. See, we're over here now. Isn't that funny how that works? Whoa, headache. Welcome to Puzzle Gaming. This game make head hurty. We have descended into the belly of the beast. This is looking like a magical girl anime now. All the gears. They're just kind of like intersecting with each other. For no reason. Too smart for you? Nah. That ain't right. Brain hurty. Wonder if I could like... Oh, you can't quite lock yourself in. Ah, imagine taking the stairs. I make my own elevator. Yeah, this is lasers. Wow. Maybe this is Portal. Maybe Slime was correct. Triangle lasers. So we gotta like interrupt it, I assume? Trippy game. It is incredibly trippy. Forgot you streamed a Portal game before, right? Yes, I streamed Portal Stories Mel. It was the second game ever. Oh. Color change. So that's what the achievement says. Okay. Those are now up cubes. Alright. Yeah, the second game I ever streamed was Portal Stories Mel. It was a little scuffed, I'm gonna be honest. So bring them cubes down. Wow. Interesting. Some MC bullshit. Got a case of the up cubes. What's up cubes? Please tell me Captain Cube is in chat right now. Think about this though. You have an excuse to play it again, but unscuffed. That's fair. I don't know if I'd want to play Portal Stories Mel again though. Like, it was okay, but it didn't have quite the same charm that Portal 1 and 2 did. I would like to play Portal 1 and 2 again sometime, but I've played them relatively recently. Play Crosscode instead. I do want to play Crosscode sometime. Why is this looking like Nier Automata now? It's like the end of the game, I think. What? I lost my cube. No! Cube! Please! I need you. I'm gonna have to catch it. I gotta do the game remove. Tip the ground. Oh, well, it's faster than me. Once a year event? Replaying Portal? Is that what you're talking about? I usually give like 3 years for the puzzle games. Dang it. Like next time I want to play Antichamber. I think I said 2022 was when I'll forget enough about it to play it again. Unless I hit my head on the wall a few more times, then maybe. God damn it. Bayonetta 2 every Christmas. That's funny. Maybe like seasonal games like that would be kind of funny. No, it's too fast. Come back to me, my son. Goddamn Doppler. Oh, no! Why am I faster than it now? I slowed it down with my thick forehead. I'm falling very slowly now. Short trip. There we go. Gravity whack. Slow and smooth brain. You right. Pro gamer, yeah. I'm kind of a professional. I'm very good at falling infinitely. Speaking of infinite, does this not... Oh, it does. It's just very far in the distance. I think speedruns in this game would be really cool because there's a lot of like optimizations you can do by like falling instead of walking. I think it'd be incomprehensible to watch. I think that'd be funny. Clap my widow's peak keeps pushing the queue. Roll. Door. Secret door. Wow. This is the second door we've seen that's just kind of like we haven't been able to go to it. And we never found our way to it either. World record on redacted is 1 minute 58 seconds. Well, sounds about right. Honestly, you seem like you could just zoop around in this game however you please. Because like while I could fall this way to get across, and that's, I mean, it's quicker than walking around, you could instead fall this way and just be like zoom. Now you're there. So there's a lot of like weird things that you wouldn't use normally. You could use to speed yourself up. With a wall clip. Oh god. I feel like clipping would kind of destroy the video game. That's fair. Standard new game, 7 minutes 17 seconds. Wow. We're 2 hours in. So I think that's where we came from. So we want to find an orange cube. Zoom through here. We're in the apartment complex again. $7 hours or 7 minutes? I assume 7 minutes. Yeah. I feel like this is probably like a 7-hour casual playthrough more than anything. And 4 minutes for G? For just like regular game, not new game? Time without wall clip is 24 minutes 53 seconds. Wow. Back in this room again. I guess it is repeating infinitely this other direction too. With the Baton Kaitos 100% 300 hours speed run. No. That sounds like pain. I remember back when there was like Animal Crossing for the GameCube was the big meme, because it's like gotta get every item. But that was mostly just duplicating for several hours. When does Mayabot stream? She does have a schedule she posted in her Discord and on her Twitter, but she's not the best about getting them out. She normally does like Mondays and Wednesdays, and then sometimes one in the weekend as well. But for the most part, yeah, what Birch said, when she feels like it. I believe she's taken the week off for now. But yeah, most often than not, Monday, Wednesday, I believe is the idea. And Tuesdays on Origin Night here. You are correct, Penguin. She's almost always here Tuesdays. Playing Juice with Double Ways. Few hours to beat the game, 2 weeks idling to get one specific item for that 100% item completion. I feel like I've heard of that actually, just the speedrun that you just kind of idle from. 2 weeks in particular seems to stick out to me. Gotta force me at a stream, yeah. Not that she doesn't want to, she's just lazy. Imagine being the mod who has to check if it's legit. I mean, it would basically just be you take the time from when they hit the button or when they start, whenever they start that countdown, then look that exact amount of time until you would have gotten the item. You wouldn't have to watch what they're doing necessarily. I would assume. It's kind of like the Witness 100%, because there's a puzzle in the Witness where you just have to hold click for 59 minutes, and that's why the most run category is 99.8% or something like that, because nobody wants to do that. You're the world record on that, and suddenly people think you're a time mage. Yes, I bent time to my whim. I don't look to this perspective much. But another one of these. Oh, tree. Behind the coombe. And watch the world record of it real quick. For which? For the week-long one or this game? Or the Witness? Final Fantasy V Time Mage? Wow. Just binged the time. Cast haste at forehead. Games of Among Us in the middle. Man. If that were me, if I were speed running a game like that, I would just play orange juice. That would be my thing. Do you do the Final Fantasy V Fiesta? No. I've never actually played Final Fantasy V. It's one of the few that I've never touched. I've never been such a huge fan of like the original Final Fantasies. Like the typical turn-based format never quite hit right for me. So I'm a lame Final Fantasy 12 enjoyer. I mean, Gambits. Real good, honestly, one of the best. I've heard good things, yeah. I've actually been watching a fellow streamer by the name of Porum. I'm gonna give a shout out. I think they're not streaming anymore. They were live when I went live. They're doing a Final Fantasy V Fiesta. It's always fun to lurk in. They just did a karaoke stream right before I started streaming. I was listening to that, and that was lovely. 14 Dev Team's favorite game in the series. I'm honestly not the hugest fan of 14 either, I'll be honest. I mean, I haven't played much of it, but I'm a World of Warcraft scrub, so every other video game in the genre just feels weird. What am I doing with this boy? That one. There's multiple doors here. I didn't even realize. You assimilated eventually, yeah, to the hit MMORPG. I mean, I've played a little bit of it. I have like a soft collab, where we've started it a little bit, and we've said, hey, we should do this more often, but I gave him the system. I knew what it was gonna do. I'm not walking all that way. But yeah, we've only gotten to like just to the point when we can start going to each area, and then we haven't played yet after that point. But yeah, I played 14 in alpha, I want to say, if not beta, and I didn't really enjoy it then, but I kind of slept on it for a very long time, and I know it's changed a lot with Realm Reborn. I've played a little bit of it, and it is definitely better than 1.0 was, yeah. Which is good. I haven't had much time to actually continue it. That's where I came. So this, every time we go through, we get a little bit higher, huh? It's no longer just looping infinitely, it's like skewed. So that goes there. Got yellow lasers. A green block. A green button, rather. So you need to find a way to get the Coombs stairs going. Yeah, this turns into green. I see. Why is it yellow then? I see the arrows are pointing in the right direction, but man, where did I put the other block? This one. Super laser piss. The piss laser. Like, is this... Are these not... I guess this is this orange and that's yellow? Maybe I didn't do the colorblind mode thing right. I thought it was good, but apparently not. Oh, that's gonna hit the bridge, isn't it? Oh, we've lined it up. It should be alright. We do that after we move the block. touch this wall. Should be good. Oh no, it is slightly off. Fun gamer. What's the coombe stairs for then? Wait, what? You don't put the thing in there just now? Oh. Oh. We gotta bring the other orange up here now. And turn this yellow one back to being orange. Or the other way around. I don't know which one's which. I'm gonna be honest. That's whack. I like that. Oh god. It's to the left. The heck is this game? It's Manifold Garden. It's yeah. Non-Euclidean. A little wacky. How you doing today, C? Go. Grab this baby. Gotta turn it back to being orange, but the only way to do that would be to pick it again, but I don't know which one's which. It's gonna be 50-50 whether we need to just redo everything in this room again. It's unfortunate. Relaxing for the workday? Hell yeah. Oh. They're different, but I don't know which one's which. I wish it was pointing the arrow of the way that it is right now so I could know. You thinking left? Trust you, Fablink. It was not left. It was the other one. So they're white when they're a different color. I see. This one's the right one. I'm gonna speed around this room. Let's go. Bonk. Grab this bad boy. Line it up this time. We're gonna gamer moment it. We don't need to walk over. It is aligned with the bridge. Bonk. And we zoom. Dang it. A big old thump. Okay, let me climb up the stairs. The orange up there. And we pick the white fruit. Put it in there. They're both white this time. Man. Well, it would have been the first one we put here, and then the second one we put in the lasers. Second one's there, so it should be the left one. Right? Yes. Okay. Not the white fruit. They're both white. Man. Now you're thinking with portals, says the achievement. Aha. Gotta go see you next stream. See you later, Gazi. Thank you for hanging out. Take out the switched one, and that should become colored. Oh, it's white because it's in use then, hey. Okay. I have spilled all over myself. No moment. I'm gamer. My brain too small to think that I cannot drink and talk at the same time. I'm not a ventriloquist. Man. Thanks for the hydrate. Do you want that in my mouth or all over my desk? Man. Wait, the command is a command? I didn't realize that was actually a thing. I thought that was like a custom command people made. Both? Okay, I can do that. It's all over my desk. See, the bottle right on my desk. Okay. Back to the video James. Ball flippers ever love you. Sure, dance game. Okay. Stream Element's default thing? Yeah. What does that link even take you to? I'm curious. I want to see what the page looks like. Wow. So many of them. The hell? Quote stuff. It shows all of like the Gex and Fortnite ones. Wow. The baby, no. The count is out now. Oh, we finished the other M, so it doesn't matter too much. Hello? Where? What is this room? What have I stumbled into? I see a lot of doors. Only 14 times the baby was mentioned. Yeah. It is very much a blown out of proportion meme. They say it a lot at the very start. And then as it goes on. I mean, she says the infant Metroid a few times. But yeah, no, after like the prologue, they don't say the baby a whole lot. Doors. Assume they are the same room, but I don't think they lead out the same way, do they? Perhaps. I assume they're opening doors elsewhere as well. I assume it's not going to be just we want all four open. I assume it's going to be some weird combination. Was that always there? I don't think that was always there. Maybe it was. Change effort to Abyss. I'm actually already wearing Abyss. If you'd like to choose another one, I can. If not, I can just refund that to you. Chat stats. Wow. I like stats. We Abyssal right now. But we got a multicolored tree, alright. Was it yellow, green? It's empty. Yeah, for some reason Streamlabs is really bad. Stream Elements rather is really bad at tracking stuff. I think we do like follow age or like watch time. I feel like it always just says 0. I want to see the floof one. Oh, the cursed one. Oh, follow age works. Okay. Watch time maybe not. It's the one I see a lot of other streamers have where it just says 0. Maybe not. 3 days and 8 hours. That's a lot. Yeah, we'll get a Floofy cut. We haven't seen Floofy in several days. I wonder where he's been. I like how the skirt came out on this one. It's nice and cozy. Oh, you can tell this is an old one too, because I need to recalibrate this stuff. Ooh. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there we go. It's just a little messy. There we go. Got the skirt on. It's not stuck on my neck this time. Like your stream's okay. Damon's here for a full 24 hours. Wow. Can I do it like, can I put a user at the end of it? Like, can I do like, see like, what's the watch time of Bingus? No, it just is me. I spent 15 days watching myself, apparently. I do lurk in my own streams, this is true. Sorry, I may have been exposed. It's nice, you like the pink? Yeah, the colors are nice. We got Luffy in our hair. He's always with us. He is watching over us as he lurks. Watch me for 1/5 of the stream time. I don't think 15 days is all I've streamed, though. I feel like I've probably had less than that, or more than that, rather. But let me look. Twitch has actual stats for that. That's it. Achievements. I'm curious because I've had a very long time. I streamed for 823 hours, which is God, how many days? It's 34 days. So yeah, a little bit less, a little bit less. I'm surprised I only have 15 out of 34 days. That's kind of bonkers. Here's what we called a forest. Okay. Okay. Oh, I see what's going on here. Because they get stuck in time when we flip. As long as we don't go back to this perspective, that one won't fall over again. Eat. Just now saw the eyes. Yeah, we got our boy Floofy on the back of our hair. This is his model staring up. It's a little horrifying. Is unfortunately not floofy as in like floofy hair, floofy as in floofy femboy, the stream. I know you call it cursed, yeah. It's the only cursed one we have currently. Fablink is thinking about getting us another cursed one at some point, which I dread very much. What is this? You're not the only one. We have jippers. Would you really call the denim one that cursed? I mean, denim on denim, sure, but I wouldn't say it's that bad. Pseudo cursed, yeah. Cursed in like idea. It looks okay. Jaco. Crystal light. What? The blocks are moving. Goodness. That doesn't seem very safe. You guys ever play that Flash game Avalanche? That's what this reminds me of. You're like a little marshmallow fellow. And there's like blocks falling from the sky, and you just gotta survive as the water comes up. Skin flippers soon. Pain. Oh god, that's scary. Why did that one fall? Okay, so it wasn't because I powered it that it fell. It's because they just fall if they're not locked. Like if I do that. Okay, that one did not fall. Never mind. Directions, yeah. So what am I trying to connect here? This is the start, right? Yeah, so we start here. What are we trying to open? It's honestly, it's making me nervous watching them fall in the distance. So we get over here. What is this? Opening. Oh, is it just opening the tree for another one? Seems like, oh, we've been japed. The tree was right there. We didn't lead to it. I have to do a bunch of puzzles, and it'll wrap around behind the tree, right? Or do we just fall into it? Another one of these rooms. Man. Why are there 4 doors? It's definitely one of those games where it's like, I don't know where I am. I don't know where I'm going, but I sort of understand what's going on, and I'll just kind of roll with the punches. Okay, we got another multi-tree room. Assume we got these ones are the green ones. Got the multicolor left and right. Okay. Wait, those are green buttons, though. Okay. I see it. We gotta make a bit of a sandwich. So we do that. And the other one is a little funkier. Have to work with it. So we want it to be green, not yellow. I don't know if we can just put it on straight as is. I guess we'll see. That's what I wanted to do. Like that. Oh wait, they've got to be the other way around though, because the door's over there. Oops. Excuse me, sir. Like that. Okay. Neat. God, what? Speeding through the tunnels not feel good. If you go too fast, someone will be. Yeah, that's. Yeah. I feel like this is definitely motion sick kind of game. There was a setting for it of like gravity speed, for like whether it just speeds up or like is instant speed, I think. So they've thought of it, at the very least. Only so much you can do, yeah. At some point you just gotta kinda accept you're gonna be sick. Okay, where are we going from? Oh, I guess that answers that question. What? Ruh-roh. Is the angle that the green comes back? No, it's the opposite angle. We have to be on the roof for that green to stay there. Like that. Green. Oh, it's been blocked now, though. Heck. What a trap. Yeah, it was kind of a trap, hey. Now we need to actually think about, like, putting the pieces in the right place, which is, horrifying, honestly. My brain. Because some things, like, I feel like that purple one shouldn't be staying there. It seems kind of strange to my brain. Like, the rules aren't quite concise. You can do it, flippers. Thanks, Val. You're not Val. You're fab. Okay, where was the green thing? Over there somewhere? What's over there? What's that? What's that thing? Oh, it's a tree. Okay, so that's the red thing. So that's where the green needs to be, right there. So we need that purple. Get out of the way. Then way longer than you thought. Then again, you only saw this during HGDQ. Yeah, that's just how it be sometimes with puzzle games. Quick speed runs. Oh, the purple, it went around the entire world quicker than we can move it. So we move the green now. Lock it into place. Right there. Loop-de-loop so we can get back up top. Okay. So green is there now. It's connected to where it needs to be, I believe. So we can't go up or down anywhere. We gotta go left and right to connect things together. Let's go this way, see what it does for us. Looks like that's gonna fall there. That seems to help us. Seems to connect to something. Yeah, it looks like it connects right there. And this is one of the safe directions we can go in that connection. Okay. What does that give us? Orange tree? What is this, Florida? Or is that California? That's probably a California thing, isn't it? Never mind. I don't know the states. Been here before. Do we need to do all 4 doors? I assume we don't. Oh, I missed the way to do the speedy. Oops. Ooh. 2 greens and a yellow, huh? So we got a yellow one. Combination yellow-green one. We got 2 of these, we probably do. Maybe not. Okay, we only got the 1 of those. And over here we got a yellow and a green. Taco Bell Pizza Hut, yeah. I'm at that green tree, I'm at that yellow tree. I'm at that combination green and yellow tree. The green goes there. The yellow, stinky. How do we deal with that? Because it has to be on the roof. It has to be on the opposite end. Easy answer would say this, but then we need a second green. Which a yellow cannot be. But we can suspend things like this. So if we can somehow get this yellow against the roof, which it needs, well no, we guess we can be on any side to get through this door. This kind of hurts my brain. We need to somehow press this yellow against the roof. Brain hurt. This is an actual puzzle. I feel like I understand it. It's just my brain's like, huh? Because right, this has to be something to do with like suspending things in time. Like this can always stay there. But we could also, you know, like place it somewhere weird. Like if we were to put this guy and then the green on top of it, then flip perspective. Take this guy away, now it's floating. Until we come back to this perspective and it falls. So we need to get the yellow against the roof. Which I guess we just do the same thing I just did, essentially. That. We do have 2 blocks to work with to get it down, right? Do that, and just kind of rinse and repeat this way. Does that work? Am I a madman? Let me get the green there. Oh, this is advanced block stacking. Okay. Now that will stay there forever as long as we don't go on the roof. Okay. Brain hurty. After work on D&D stuff's in bed. Good luck with the stream, bud. Thank you, man. I hope you enjoy your D&D prep and your sleep after that. Assuming you're sleeping. I guess it is getting relatively late, right? Yeah, it's late o'clock over there. Nice, thanks, Cluck. Sleep is intended. That's a good way to put it, eh? Sometimes sleep does not come, but is quite often intended. Can't actually walk up the stairs. What the hell? Okay, where does this man want to be? Sleep is a myth. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. Orange. Oh god. I think we want that to be where it was. Then if we just do this. Well, it looks like it's the right one. We cannot go left or right, though, right? How'd it go? God. Gotta go up there. Somehow. Without making the others fall. Because we can't go on that wall or else that'll like, catch the roof. Oh, it didn't quite work. Yeah, no. Kind of want it to squish me. See what it would do. It's definitely easier the third time we've done it. Hurt my brain the first time, but we Gucci now. Oh, this is different. Into the anti-cube. Where the laser at, though? Where the spooky base walls? Yellow up there. A black coom wall. I don't think your coom should be black. That sounds dangerous. Some white coom too. Oh, that's probably where we want to be. The ring with all the doors. Would air it out in here. It's a little musty with this big old tree in the middle. Got a tree too. Dark nut, if you. A good old dark nut. Yeah. Wait, this is already placed. What's it gonna undo? That, the coom. Let's see. I gotta open all the doors. Just how I'm built. Yes. Sweet completion. Okay, so we're out here now. With Docube. We open one of the dark rooms or something. Built different, built kind of nicely. Ooh. Oh, we're back here now. See. So we gotta take... Oh, God. Cube has been lost. Take this top side, I think. Build another Tetris block railway somewhere. Because we solidified our way into this room with the coom, right? Room wall. Abandoned my boy. My boy? He abandoned me. Yeah. This is probably where this thing. Wherever it is. Oh. Never mind. That's the one that we came from. She. Big Kratos. Kratos? Whatever his name is. Kratos. Pretty sure I need to bring this yellow cube outside of this room, though. That is my understanding currently. It used to be. Okay. And by opening this, we always have a way to get back here, regardless of the state of the Tetris pieces. Down here. Because we got to get the laser, right? Which I'm pretty sure I saw out there somewhere. Where's the laser at, though? Is this the laser? This is the laser. We need a different block, though. We need... I don't know what color that is. It looks like orange. We're looking for a surface that we can put this in. I mean, we'd need to look for a surface that's down. Which I guess is just this surface. Hey, it's the museum. We're back. A green pagoda level. Here we are now. Slowly opening up. I assume this is the quote-unquote redacted. Okay. We go on the side of that thing. Well, that gets us anywhere. Does not seem to. There do be doors, though. Can indeed bring these into other places. These are the door room. Okay. What does that mean for us? What can we do with this forbidden knowledge? My lord, my brain is starting to parse this map together and it hurts. Hurts a whole lot. Brain hurty. Where did my son go? There he is. Okay. Where is the laser at? I suppose that's the first thing, was that there. So we need a block that goes in this direction. Facing right now. Sun has been lost. Poor thing. So to activate the laser, we need to put a block in this perspective down there. So where do we get a block of that perspective? It'd be on the ground there, wouldn't it? I don't know if I want to leave my son here, though. I guess I can always get him back in the tree. Just gotta find the coom wall. Need to do a load of infinite falling to grab this block. Because we no longer need to go through the Tetris, because we've unlocked the end of it. Get in one of the challenges. Challenges. Oh, the only thing is I can't really infinitely fall there, can I? Well, maybe I can. Single. Yeah, just barely. Okay. This game makes you dummy. Me too, honestly. Laser. Is refracting everywhere. Okay. That explains it. That's where we want to be. Look for the coom. There it is. We gotta get up, though, with this, don't we? I see. This opens the black holes. There's like antimatter. Slam dunk, yeah. Was aiming for it. Big old tumbler in there. Schwarp. This one's pretty. I like this one. All the yellow. Sunflower vibes. Collapsing realities. Yeah, that's what you do. Sometimes you just gotta collapse in upon yourself, you know? Shape is good feng shui. So the yellow goes in what, west? Something like that? Why'd you collapse into my arms? God, I wish. Not very collapsible. Tesseract on the head, what will it do? I guess it's not quite a tesseract, it's like next level, isn't it? Got like a tesseract inside of a cube. Whack. Look at its shadow. It's so static. Did it always make this scary noise when I came to places like this? Enjoy that. It's like an approximation of a 4D object. Yeah. Oh no, it's a cute. It is indeed. We've got the cute ghost in chat. How you doing? Welcome to the streams, Ghost. We holding some gardens. I guess, is this the Manifold Garden? With all the trees and birds and stuff? We're finally back at the piss waterfalls. Let's go. Oh, that was not solid. That's weird. Looks like your kind of stuff. Hell yeah, man. This is definitely my kind of stuff too. You enjoy falling infinitely. This is definitely a good game for you. You've been the Manifold Garden all along. The friends we made along the way. The birds were the Manifold Garden the entire time. We got like one. I guess it would be two more, right? It's like a full cube. Yeah, that one and that one. We've done the yellow, red, green, some blue, orange. We did orange? I don't remember orange juice piss rainbows. Over here, right? You know, this is red. Hello? Is this one orange? I think I need to change up the yellow and the orange ones. I don't know which one's which. We ended up in... God, I'm lost. It was either yellow or orange that we ended up. This one? Is this green? I think this is green. They're pretty close together, yeah. It looked good in like the setup thing. Heck. Because it's like a full ring, I don't know where I've been. Definitely not this one. Might be this one. Might be this one. Probably not the other one's blue. Oh god. It's not this one. This is green. Tell by the Mountain Dew waterfalls. Wouldn't be this one. That's the red one. That's where we started. May in fact be this one. God, I'm stuck in the tree. I'm lost in the sauce. This one? I think this is yellow. I feel like we've already been through this one. Locked door, though. Does that mean anything? Got very distracted. I think we have not been this way yet. Yeah. So this is the way forward. Okay. I think I'm going to call it here for now. Because my brain is mush. As you can tell by me being lost amongst piss in this room. I'm excited to see what these last two worlds, and probably another world after that point, have in store for us. Short stream, mushy brain, yeah. My brain is soup. Ectoplasm brain, I suppose. I want to press this button, but I think that's a bad decision, because then I won't know where I have to be. Is there a way to save? There's a way to save, good. We will save in this perspective, just to confuse myself. I am on the wall right now. Cannot walk towards it. It's really this way. Good night, Flippy. Good night, Skos. Thank you for hanging out. I'm sorry that you came kind of right at the end here. So my brain is mush and my room is hot. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with Half-Life. We'll be continuing Half-Life, probably finishing that up. And then we'll be back to this game the day after. I feel like it's so close to the end though. I mean, we've definitely got the two worlds left. This one here and that one over there. And I assume another one after that. So I feel like we're a little bit past halfway. So we did this stuff before this room and then these 4 worlds here. So we got a little bit. It'll probably be shorter on the next one, but yeah. Oh hey, it's Floofy. Hi Floofy. We do have the Floofy out. If you were wondering, Damon, this is the Floof in question. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here for now. It might be a bit shorter next time, and if it is, I do have a bunch of other shorter games that I can whip out to do that I've been meaning to play. But yeah, for now we'll call it. Let's look for someone to raid. Follow age 4 months, 7 days watching. Wow, that's a lot of lurking. It's you got half the watch time on my channel that I do. Right, let's for someone to raid. The eyes in your hair gives you the GBs. Yeah, understandable, honestly. Kind of gives me the GBs too. Go listen to birds as we look for someone to raid. Who is up? Watching me, judging all of my horny. There was no horny this stream. What are you talking about? This could be good. Could do that one. Good option. There isn't? Yeah, absolutely none. Nope. No horns. See the Cheeto noise thing you sent me a week ago? Yeah, I was... pain. She lied as naturally as she breathes. Man. Let's see what we got. Trying to think of who I've raided before. There's a few new names in here. No. No, thank you. That, if they're still going. Seems like they're going. I think we'll do that. I'm going to send you over to Boolean. If you've never met them, they are a very, very sweet ghost with a very cool internet aesthetic. And they're a big supporter. We've had them raid into us quite often. Was that KC Flipper art? It was. Let me bring it up for you. Drawn by our very own Freemason art, who hasn't been in chat for a while. That's the wrong button. Welcome to the void. Welcome to OBS. There we go. All ghosts know each other. Yeah, we've got the Ghost Gang Discord. There's a whole bunch of us in there. Let me bring up the KFC just for you, Fab. Recursive. What? Write a haiku about Sag. You're putting me on the spot, man. I'm just about to end stream. Okay, I'll see. Let me find this image first. Oh god, my folders are so deep. Fun art. There we go. He's dead. Oh god, it's huge. The Flipper's KFC outfit. We got like the breaded chicken sleeves, the Colonel stripes, and the chicken nuggy skirt fluff. It's drawn by Freemason art. Don't check them out on Twitter. They're very sweet. The greasy sleeves. Yeah, I don't imagine it would feel very good to wear. I need to redeem that. I tried to do it, but it's kind of, I don't know. It's a little whack. I could try, but it might be a little cursed. Finger looking good. Sleeve looking good. Imagine the sleeves is orange fluff. I guess, yeah. It was supposed to be like breading, I believe they'd said. I don't think that'd be very comfortable. Anyways, okay, we got our haiku. We'll think about it while we're getting our raid going for Boolean. They're playing Persona 3 as they have been for quite a while. They must be getting pretty close to the end. And a very sweet person, as I was saying before, a member of the Ghost Gang. Oh wait, they're on BRB now. Are they ending stream? Let me check. Hold up. Hold up. I can't guarantee that they're still streaming. Showing hands before marriage. I'm sorry. I am a naughty ghost. You know, I'm gonna hop on chatting for now while I figure all this out. These birds are driving me insane. Oh, wow, we're back. Okay, we'll do the haiku about Sag. What do we got here? We got Sag. How does Sag make? The depths of winter. Alone in my basement now. There is only Sag. How's that? We even got like the seasonal input there. It's a real haiku. It's not a senryu. Gaming. I'm a gamer. Bulgara, thank you. I don't think I wonder if anyone's ever written a haiku with Sag in it before. That's a cursed thought. BRB, sometimes they go away for like a full dinner sometimes, so it might be a while. Maybe we'll not send you there for now. But I grew about poggers, man. Trying to focus. Saturday, Reiko's floof skin is cursed. I wish for pure ghost. It's a beautiful haiku diamond. I enjoy it. Right, poggers. When Flippers breathes air, chat should come together. Say, wow, Augur's moment. Was that? I think that was 575. I kind of stumbled over my words a little bit in my brain. Here you go. We got the Poggers moment just for you. Who else we got? Uday. I was just thinking about someone and I got distracted. Do this one. This one. Keep the stream hostage with haiku. Man. 6 more haikus, but summer floofy is more important. This is fair. Oh, y'all saving up your points for so many different things. Y'all crazy. Your points. The ghost shall be blonde today. Hope it's pretty. I'll do my best. If you have any like what's the word? Like references, like specific colors and stuff you want to see, feel free to drop it to me in a DM here or Discord or Twitter or whatever. That would be helpful. Make sure I get it exactly what you're thinking about. There's just too many people online right now. It's like hard to decide. Maybe I'll go with one that I've never rated. Chance to. Those transparent N64 color controllers look like that shade of green. The transparent one I had was purple, so it doesn't quite help. Maybe I'll send you guys over to Wabi. Wabi. They are water. A water that loves you. They wob you. They're currently playing Raft. They're castaways with Kira. A little bit of collab action. Water being ironically afraid of water on a raft. It's funny. Make the funny joke. So I'll send you over to Wabi. They are very cute. I love their design so much. I've never actually been able to catch a stream, so I'm excited to raid into them and check them out alongside you guys. So I'll send you over there. And as I said before, we will be back tomorrow with Half-Life 1, probably finishing up the game. And we'll be back to Manifold Garden the day after, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. So yeah, enjoy Owabi, and thank you for the hydrate, Fablink. I will finish off my Dr. Pepper as we're going over to Wabi. I'll catch you guys later.
Turtle! Oh, there's 2 turtles! Yeah, there's turtles.